It's week 2 of my Game of Thrones MOC building series, and that means the Battle of the Blackwater from Season 2. Before we look at the minifigures, let's take a look at the build. I really wanted to make the defense of King's Landing look like a lived-in environment, where soldiers have got buckets and bags and pots and pans, things that they've been using before the enemy arrived. I'm really happy with the ingot pieces that I used to show brickwork on the side of the wall. I think it looked really well, and having some of them crooked just makes them look more real. The Battle of the Blackwater was my favourite episode from Season 2, so I'm excited to create it in LEGO. But now let's look at the minifigures. Right here, we have the Hound. I used the Boba Fett hairpiece from Django's Slave 1 because it really fits the character with the messy, long black hair. I also gave him an armour piece to beef him up and make him look like a much larger guy, which is what he is in the show. Next up, we have Joffrey. He's king, so of course he has the old LEGO crown. I really like this piece, so I decided to add it to him. I gave him the Lion Knight torso for the king from that set, because it really just fits with the gold lion and the red. And then I gave him a bit of a cloak from a Boba Fett minifigure, because Joffrey frequently has a cloak. Next up, we have Tyrion. A brilliant character. I really wanted to do him justice, so I gave him some long, brownish blonde hair, and I also gave him the torso from the LEGO Dungeons & Dragons CMF series dwarf, because I just think the red colour once again just fits the Lannisters really well. Of course, the king doesn't go anywhere without his Kingsguard, so I gave this minifigure all of the details he needed to make him really look like the Kingsguard from Game of Thrones. I gave him the gold shoulder armour pieces, which really fills the character out, as well as a cloak and a helmet. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this helmet in gold, but I'm still very happy with the minifigure, and I think he really looks like one of the King's Guards. Next up is a Lannister soldier. I gave him a custom red cape because all of the Lannister soldiers have dark red capes, and I also gave him a black speckled with silver old LEGO Castle helmet. This helmet looks just like the ones they wear in the show, with a part of the helmet that covers their face and can be moved upwards, allowing them to talk. Adding the minifigures to the build really brings it to life. Here you can see the Hound giving up on the battle and starting to drink. Then Joffrey shouting down, commanding him to go fight, and Tyrion trying to convince him to go back outside for his king. I'm really happy with this MOC. I like it so much more than the last one I made in the Game of Thrones series, so if you haven't seen it, please go and check out the previous video. Thank you very much, and I can't wait for next week.